Hey everyone, it's Michelle. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my first set of skincare purchases for 2022. I realized I should have included this in my low buy update, but that video would have ended up being too long, so I'm just doing a separate video now. And the main reason for these purchases is that I found that what I needed could not be easily replaced from something in my current skincare collection. These skincare items serve a very specific purpose for my skin, and a couple of them I did buy for my post-CO2 Fraxel laser skincare routine, so very specific purpose for what I needed them for. Having said that, let's get right into this video, starting off with the Bioderma Sensibio H2O Micellar Water. I've already mentioned this in my skincare routines video of 2022, as well as touched upon it in my empties video, because this is replacing the travel size Hydrabio micellar water that I was using. I first used to not be a huge fan of micellar water, and it kind of grew on me as I became more lazy throughout the year of 2021. So this not only served as a nice first cleanse in my nighttime skincare routine if I was wearing makeup, but in the mornings or evenings when I was just way too lazy to do a full skincare routine, I would just use this as my one and done cleanser. I also find this very gentle around the eyes and very easy at removing any eyeshadow that I wear. But say with the mascara I'm wearing today, it is water resistant. So I will be going in with something like coconut oil to just really break down that mascara. And then I'll just use a cotton round to swipe some of the micellar water over it. As you can already tell, micellar water has been super handy in my current skincare routine. I think it's mostly because that I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. The first time I tried micellar water, I would wear a full coverage foundation with a lot of eyebrow makeup, eye makeup, all that jazz, but I don't do any of that anymore, so I find micellar water super suitable for my skin needs right now. My second purchase for 2022 is Avene's Thermal Spring Water. This is incredible for post-laser care because it just distributes a really lovely fine mist. So lovely, soothing, cooling. It works immediately, perfect for any irritated skin, whether or not you do a treatment. If I find my skin's a little bit sensitive from, say, using a chemical exfoliant or overdoing it with a retinoid, going in with this just to soothe my skin down, it's lovely. The third item I purchased should come as no surprise. Bioderma Atoderm Intensive Balm. This is my holy grail moisturizer. I've gone through so many bottles and tubes of this. If you saw my empties video, I went through a travel size, a tube, and a full bottle of the Bioderma Atoderm Intensive Balm. Again, it's my go-to moisturizer for my skin that leans more on the drier type, but is still prone to breakouts. I find this comfortably moisturizes my skin while not exacerbating any breakouts that I have. And this was also really good to use during my post-laser skincare routine. I also love how much moisturizer you get for the price point. The other comparable one is the La Roche-Posay Lipicar Balm, because it also can come in a large tube at a similar price point. Usually spending something like $30 on a moisturizer, you get a small 50 ml tub, maybe 80 ml tub. This is 500 mils. I like the ingredients. It works for my skin type. So continuous for purchase of the Bioderma Atoderm Intensive Balm until something else impresses me. And the latest skincare item that I have purchased for 2022, which was recommended to me by an Instagram follower, thank you again, I love it so much, is the Bioderma Cicabio Pommade. The reason I bought this again was for my post-CO2 Fraxel laser skincare routine. In that vlog video that I made, I was using the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm, and I repurchased that one 3 times. It was my go-to. I do have a bit of a soft spot for it because I used that when I was recovering from my appendicitis surgery. I had a laparoscopic appendectomy. I used that mainly on my surgery scars. When I went in for my follow-up appointment, the surgeon asked what I was using because the scars looked really good, and he wanted to recommend it to his other patients. So I hung on to the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm for a long time, even though I'm not a huge fan of the cast it produces. As some of you may know, I believe it's the zinc in the formula. It just leaves a white film on the skin. So for me, I would only reserve that use for nighttime or when I was recovering from laser treatments. The Cicabio Pommade, however, does not have a cast to it. The finish is more tacky on the skin, whereas I find the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm was a bit more greasy, and it works pretty much the same at just reducing any inflammation on the skin, not exacerbating any acne I have on my face. This does, I find, add more moisture to my skin than the La Roche-Posay one, and I visibly see this reducing the redness on my face after application without providing that cast. Having said that, I love the Bioderma Cicabio Pommade. I love it so much, I actually am already on my second tube. I've already emptied out the first one. This is my second purchase of it. It's officially replaced the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm for me, so I'm going to continue to use this and have it on rotation in my skincare routine. Alright, and that is it for my first set of skincare purchases of 2022. Considering we are 4 months into the year already, I don't think it's too shabby that I've only purchased 5 skincare items so far for this low buy year, 2 of which I actually use on a daily basis in my skincare routine, one of them being my Holy Grail. Whereas for these 2, I actually did use them on a daily basis during my post-CO2 Fraxel laser skincare routine. However, in general, I like having them on hand for the days where my skin is a little bit more sensitized and may be a bit irritated from overdoing it on an active the night before or the day of, or my skin just needs a little bit more TLC than usual. As always, I hope you find content like this helpful and informative. If you did, please be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to my channel down below for future videos, leave a comment if you have any questions or recommendations, and I will see you all soon. Ciao.